So I don't know like who follow me and who don't, but coming out of the penitentiary, I was impulsive and I didn't have no penis control. And if y'all look at my TikTok, y'all see I got a bunch of babies by different women. And I can say as a man, that was one of the most foolish things I ever did in my damn life. Like having kids, having no discipline and just putting it anywhere and, you know, busting inside was like that was one of the most foolish things I ever did in my life. Like it's so rough raising kids with multiple women. It's so rough. There's no way you're gonna get around certain people being jealous, and that's natural. There's no way you're gonna be able to give the kids equal amount of time. Um, you got females that get you got the ones that get mad because they feel like you're doing more for the other kid, so they don't let you see the kid. You got the ones that use them as pawns, like, and then also it really weakens the family structure and the family foundation because I can't be the king of so many different castles.
I done talked to plenty of guys that's in the same situation, and all of them living with regrets, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that he able to get on here and share his story. So hopefully somebody that's younger coming up that probably ain't got no kids or something like that, they can learn from him because you're gonna go through it eventually. You know what I'm saying? The older you get as a man, the more you start gaining the wisdom to understand. Like, man, I ain't in my kid's life, so I get this 100%. This the thing, bro. Like, kids gonna suffer if they mother and they father not together, regardless of how well they treated over here, not treated. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna suffer by their father and mother not being together, bro. I done seen this too many times. You know what I'm saying? Well, a father that went on off in the wind and left them there with the mother. After the child get a certain age, they go to looking. They searching for their father. They want to know their roots. They want to know where they come from. So they suffering from that. You know what I'm saying? This and when you got multiple kids by multiple women, you can't be in everybody's household at once. So at the end of the day, somebody else raising your kid. And that's the worst thing you probably even want to do as a man. You know what I'm saying? For you to even in a co-parent situation, bro. Like if my child over here, a week, maybe two or whatever, and then they come see me for a couple of days or whatever, they really got their mindset. You know what I'm saying? They don't really get, I'm even though I'm trying to coach them and train them or whatever, woo, but they over there with the stepdad and man, they gonna start thinking like him eventually. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a man's worst fear. You know what I'm saying? Not being able to have a 2.0 version of him. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know what I'm saying, later in life, a man look at it like I want a son to raise. My own. That way, when I raise him, he gonna be me on steroids. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna take the knowledge I give him, and then the knowledge he gained over the years, and then combine it, and then he, like I said, he the 2.0 version of me. I think every man want that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we want the kid. I mean, the boy. That's why we want the boy when we had kids. You know what I'm saying? Able to carry our last name. You feel what I'm saying? So when you're not able to get these things, I mean, you're going to suffer as a parent and the child going to suffer too. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but from a financial standpoint, bro, like you're not able to take care of all these kids working no 9 to 5. So what you gonna do? That means somebody not getting the necessities that they need. I don't care if all the baby mamas got you on child support. Somebody ain't eating, bro. Because you got too many of them out here. You know what I'm saying? So why put your kids through this type of situation when they don't deserve it, number one, because they didn't ask to be here. But why would you do that as a person? You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you didn't have no discipline. Like he said, you know what I'm saying? I was just thinking with the little head, woo, running around, doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of men that do that. And then, like I said, later in life, they live with regrets. You know? My cousin told me a long time ago, bro, like, be mindful who you have your kids by. Because if things don't work out, you gonna suffer and your kids gonna suffer, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, stepdaddies that, you know, we don't know, bro. We see the evil that men do, right? We know how evil men are. So your child over here up under somebody else's roof, bro, it's all kind of thoughts going through your head. Especially if you got a daughter, you know what I'm saying? Because we done seen what these men preying on these kids and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, that's another worst fear you could have as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, they over here, man, and then don't mess around and let you hear some things, or he beating your child or something like that. Now it's all type of, man. So to avoid all that, man, all that drama and extra stuff that come with that, bro, be mindful who you have your kids by, man. And if you have kids by a woman, try your best to stick it out. I know that's hard, man, you know what I'm saying? Because two differences of opinion, sometimes he gonna knock heads all the time, and I ain't blaming the women, I ain't blaming the men, but We leave our kids a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot of families out here that's broken, and that's what he got. He got a bunch of broken families. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he was a prison dude, so I get it. You got out of jail, woo woo. But that's the thing. You still got to have some discipline, bro. In life, you got to have some discipline. And maybe he learned that later, and that's cool. I'm glad he learned it and shared his story because, like I said, somebody else can learn from this. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a deep situation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how many kids he got or whatever, or how many he actually raising in his household. I don't know if he gonna tell us. We'll see. But them the only ones gonna feel like they didn't get neglected. The ones he raising inside his household. The rest of them gonna feel like, yeah, daddy left us, regardless of what. You know what I'm saying? Until they get older and understand life. You feel what I'm saying? But growing up, a kid don't look at none of that. Like I said, a kid ain't even think about money. We think about the time. Why you ain't at my basketball game? Why I ain't see you at the football game, daddy? You know what I'm saying? Why everybody else got their daddies coming, but you ain't coming? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, daddy can't be in two places at one time. But let's see what else he got to say, man, and then we'll come back to it, bro.
Of all these different castles, then like they moms date other men, and I'm not one of them dudes who be like, man, don't have no nigga around my baby. That ain't me. I don't do that. I accept it for what it is, and I just pray and hope and that the women that I have kids by, pick decent men to bring around their kids. And I do feel like the women that I have kids by, they are decent enough women. They not gonna have just know anybody around them. So I respect any man that they bring around. But man, it's so hard, man. That shit's that's one of the biggest challenges of life, man. Like I I will admit that I have cried several times not seeing my kids. I have 7 kids by 6 different women, and it's three of them that I don't get to see because of their parents, uh, and because of their mother, excuse me, and my oldest son, we just got a challenging relationship because I went to the penitentiary I was 15 when I had him, and I went to the penitentiary at 16. Then I didn't come out till he was 9, and I went back before he turned 11. Before his 11th birthday, I went back. Then when I came home, but we gonna get that together. I ain't too much worried about that. He just on his own venture. But like that's one of the most challenging things I ever had to do in life, man. Having kids by multiple women. Any dude who like going through this, man, and if you can make it work with one baby mama or two or whatever, man, please do it, man. Please do it for you, for her, for the kids, and for anything else, man. It's just safer, it's stronger, obviously. Man, don't get out here and be rushed to put anywhere, man.
Yeah, bro, I agree with him, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to start thinking, man, before we act. Because how you going to get them the necessities and the things that they need in life, bro? You know what I'm saying? The things that we should be trying to build for our families, how you going to do that with all these kids that way? You can't do it. Like I said, a 9 to 5 ain't even paying you enough to be doing none of this, bro. So, now you got to go out find a stepmother. If you ain't with one of the baby mothers, you got to have a stepmother over here, or she gonna be a stepmother to most of them. And y'all trying to build, and then y'all trying to build to take care of all. Man, that's a lot, bro. That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Outside of your household, you don't know what's going on, man. You got to be realistic, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because people are conniving. You got to deal with baby mama drama. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if they lying about what this kid need, that kid need, this kid. None of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, if you is the type of dad who feel like uh, I want all my kids to have the same thing equally, you one of them type dudes. Guess what, bro? Yeah, you don't forget you got 7 everything every year. Yeah, you're gonna be broke for a long time, bro, unless you come up with a $1 million plan. You know what I'm saying? And that's a whole nother thing, man. On top of that, like who want to go their whole life broke? You know what I'm saying? You sure enough ain't no good to nobody. Then what you gonna do? Get old? Give your kids hope when they get older? Work hard, son. I mean, at the end of the day, you still ain't did nothing for them. You ain't left them none. I think that's the ultimate goal for a man is to leave his kids, man, in a position where they don't have to work as hard as he had to work or have to struggle like he had to struggle. Being that type of, I think that's what all men come to that mindset after so long. You know what I'm saying? Because we love our kids that much. You know what I'm saying? We the sacrificial lamb for a reason, bro. And we don't want our kids to do no suffering like we had to do. So, uh, in order for you to make sure that happen, bro, you need to have enough money to be going over here and over there, or the mindset to teach them. You know what I'm saying? The knowledge to teach them, but it's hard to teach. Like I said, he over there in John's house. He over there in Steve house. He over there in Mike house. That's too many different personalities, bro. It's impossible for you to train your kids in the way they should go, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, bro. Wow.